Good morning, my fellow gamers. Welcome to episode 25 of The Infected. I am in the process of doing all of my morning chores that I typically do before I start installing the game. Before I start recording the game. Oops. It is day 75. It is 9:22 in the morning. And what I'm really intending to do, or the reason that I'm bringing this up, is because I just looked down and my dude is super thirsty. And it is time that I make the watermelon. Now, normally I would do all my chores first, but in this case, I don't want to boil water just so that he can have something to drink, particularly since I think I can get the water, is it called the water, not the water mill, the water pump house. Yeah, that's what it's called. Done in time. I actually intend on building two of them for a couple of reasons. One is since I've got kind of a lower base and an upper base, I don't want to take the time to figure out how to hide a bunch of wires. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be super difficult, particularly if I built the pump over there. I could run wires under here, or plumbing under here, run one up there. But I also want to check to see if it costs twice as much electricity to run two of them. I'm assuming that is the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, where to put this thing? I actually need the water probably over here, because I will probably put a sink outside just because I want to run by and grab it and grab water. I don't really have a good place for it up here. I'm also going to build another one up there. So let's get started. The first thing I need to do is unlock the tech for it. Okay, why is my display... You know, I have this glitch every so often. Means I need to log out and log back in. Okay, interesting. So it brought me back quite a bit farther than I expected. I'm not sure what's up. But I am just going to run this over. I'm checking my dude's thirst. Yeah, he's still at 14. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to start by building one of the water mills, or one of the water pump houses, and I'm just going to build it over here, kind of out of the way behind this thing. I do want to run water up there, and I'm just going to run put a sink under here, because I don't really need it in a particular building. So let's start by hitting the correct button that time. And unlocking the technology. Where is it? Water house technology. And while we're doing this, let's get the sink. Sink technology. You know, looking at this, I obviously could unlock everything I've got left to unlock, but I like doing it one in a row, and this kind of helps me remember what it is I've got to do. Like, I'd forgotten about the barn technology. I need to work on that. I need to get the barns going so I can get some of the cool food going. But that is for a different episode. Oh, I forgot to unload my rocks. Let's go ahead and place this guy right here. I know, buddy. I know. I'm sorry to make you work while you're thirsty like this. There. I didn't look to see what this took. And if he gets too tired... Oops, let's put that... If he gets too thirsty, I'll just grab some watermelons and or just some regular melons and get him stuff to drink there. All right, 12 logs to start with. I don't know where my log cart is. I usually try and dump it over there, but I left it up there. You know what I think I might do? I might have a lower log cart and an upper log cart. That way, actually, I'm just going to cheat a bit. I'm going to grab you guys and load you here. And then I'm just going to take this whole thing with me. Well, I should have grabbed some planks, even if I couldn't remember how many I needed. Let's see, how many planks am I going to need? 25 planks. I know, soon, man, soon. Fortunately, I've got some of the pipes that you need, because I've got them from looting and from some of the attacks from the infected. So that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I'm just going to get me some watermelon. Let's see how many that was, because I wasn't counting. 5, 5, 5. So I got one too many, actually. Drop you up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oop. There we go. Actually, yeah, I was just thinking, is there anything I need to grab over here? But I don't remember what it is. Like, I know the sink took certain ingots, but I don't remember what they are. And I don't remember what this guy takes. Okay, 8 electrical parts and 10 aluminum. How do I have 12 wood logs in there already? I gotta go back and watch that. That is bizarre. I just pushed it down. These hold 8. Now, okay, I see what I did. I did the math wrong. I was thinking these hold 6. I just had it in my head, even though I was grabbing 8 at a time. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I see what I did. Let's grab 8 electrical parts and 10 aluminum. So my dude can get something to drink. Oh, he's down to 0. I gotta go get him a melon. Mechanical, electrical. Let's split in half. We'll take the 10. We will dump the rocks. Even though I only need 8, I just put that together. No. Out of aluminum. Fortunately, I'm cooking some right here. Yeah, that's just going to have to do. I'll take care of the fire later. Because I have some more ingots that I want to smelt. Oh, you know what else this guy needs? Is power. Water. 1. Okay. Let's get you some melons, guy. You've got water in you, don't you? Just a tiny bit. No. Yeah. Eat, 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 eat. There, that should be more than enough to get us by until then. All right, let's drop the sink and then we'll run the wiring and the plumbing. Sink. Placeable. Is it? Oh no, it's under furniture, kitchen, sink. That's about the right height to run it right here. I might put something to protect it. Like, oh, can you not put it on? Oh, it has to go on a foundation? Oh, I didn't realize that. I never thought about it before. I've actually never tried to put the sink anywhere but inside of a kitchen. So this is a first for me. I'm trying to get it so it's lined up properly. Yeah, maybe we'll find a better spot for it, but this is just going to be an outdoor sink that people should have access to. All right, 4 more aluminum, 10 more planks, 2 copper. So 4 aluminum, 2 copper. 4 aluminum, 2 copper. Okay, I have got 2 copper, 4 aluminum here. Just going to put you out. Oh, I can't because I don't have any water. It was 10 nails, and I think 10 planks. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we're going to do the infamous grab more than you need and put it back when you're done. All right. How many was that? There we go. Good, 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 good. All right, now let's work on power. Where do I want to put the power? Oh, do I have power over here? I don't, actually. That's okay. I'm just going to run it back here so it's kind of out of the way. No, actually, I take that back. I'm going to put it right here, even though I'll have a cable exposed right there. It's not the end of the world. I like having the ability to check my power right here. Placeable. Excuse me, I got something caught in my throat. Is that facing the right direction? Yes. Okay. F4. Placeable. Power. And I'm going to need a transfer box. You know, I need to put down on my spreadsheet what the combination is of these two things. Let's start with aluminum because I'm concerned about that. Neither take aluminum. Both take 2 cobalt, 2 copper. So I'll need 6 iron, 4 copper, 4 cobalt, and a bunch of screws. Okay, let's start with the iron. All the way down here. 6 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to make the screws here. Oh, keep forgetting this. I moved this thing. Let's make it 2 and craft. And that should be it. You know what I'm going to grab while I'm down here? I don't have the stuff to connect. Let's see. I'm going to grab, I need, for sure, well, I think I just need one of you. And then where was the plumbing? I dumped them down in some random spot there. I don't need that many. There we go. We're going to do this just to be able to hook up the sink to start with. Although I kind of wish I'd actually grabbed more. Just because I want to run the pipe up there too. Okay. Let's get our wiring tool out, which is under 4 for me. Oh, maybe it's under 3 for me. Yeah, it's under 3. Press E to connect. E to connect. Okay. I only grabbed 1 wire. What a dummy. Oh, well. You know, I'm always tempted to cut stupid things out like that when I think, oh, I should have known better, should have done like, but I get a kick out of it. And, you know, I hope you guys do too. I don't want to come off as somebody that has to sort of overinflate how good I am at stuff. So there we go. We got power. Let's see how our, oh, sorry. I'm meaning to press 0 to take that out of my inventory. There we go. Let's turn the junction box on. I have quite a bit of power coming in, using quite a bit. I will still probably build more just because I like a lot of power. It's the truth. And I still have quite a bit available. I'm also tempted to build more batteries, just, you know, because I like batteries. Let's see if we can hook up. Let's bring the correct tool up again. Now, if I hit 1, yeah. Or not 1, E. E is the button I mean. Okay. Later, I will do something. I'll add the junction box to relocate that, because that is just visible enough to be irritating. But I don't really want to mess with it right now. This was one of the things I wanted to get done in the video, but it wasn't the intention of the video. So let's confirm that it works. Sounds like it. Yes, look at that nice, fresh, clean drinking water. Perfect. I'm gonna eat my liver while I'm here, and let's go. So my extractors are doing work. I've emptied them again. Everything in my advanced mixers is running like crazy. I have been able to keep up with the sand because of my 2 grinders over there, and I've actually got a surplus of clay for the first time in I don't know how long. Now I am getting ready to actually, just gonna do it this way. I am ready to go to the trader. This is completely full. This is full. This is full. This is empty, but this is full. So I'm going to move this over here. And there. This arbitrary top row being full of cement has been completed. I did look to see if there was anything else that I wanted to sell, and there wasn't anything of particular value that I really wanted to give up. I know that I can make... Uh-oh. Blizzard time. Now, there's something I want to show you. I was just debating on whether I wanted to run and get my snow pants or not. I think I'll be okay. I'm just going to be in the truck running to the... I'm just going to run up and get my snow pants so that I don't freeze to death in case a blizzard hits, you know? Because you never know when these blizzards are going to hit, and then your dude's going to be cold, and you're going to be like, oh no, I'm freezing to death. Why didn't I grab my snow pants? Besides, that gives me an opportunity to show you what I worked on. I finished building the roof here, and I filled in all of the... I know this is hard to see. I filled in all of the bases right here so that, you know, no sneaky cold weather sneaks in under there. Unless, of course, you leave your front door on. Let's run in here and grab my snow pants. There we go. And we are good to go. Now, what I would really like to show you is... Whoa! Is not falling off of that. Gotten better about running down that straight, so I haven't hurt myself in a bit. What I really want to show you is the whole idea that with having this double garage, I can't fit my truck out here. Let me close that. Otherwise, I can't rightfully blame Mike for it. That sneaky guy. Am I still freezing? Wow. That surprises me. I may have to drink some coffee. All right, so I'm going to come out here and recall truck. So my truck is completely recalled, and it's got all this stuff in here, so I can just get in here and drive it away. And off we go. Okay, so I decided to do something on my way to the trader, and that was I had been meaning to... Let me show you on the map. It'll be easier. And let me zoom in. case you're on a phone and it is hard to see. What I did is I came up here, and when I was on my way to the trader, I have been meaning to check this entire body of water to see if there were any rapids, because I needed to figure out if I buy, at some point I will, I don't know if I'll do it today or at what point, I need to buy the water mill to be able to get electricity. And I wanted to see if there was electricity. So it's frozen. I came here and I drove all the way up here, then drove all the way back down here on the ice. And sure enough, at the other end, we have rapids. They don't freeze during the winter. So I should be able to put water mills anywhere in here, and it's not too far from my base, which is awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now I just need to turn my truck around and drive it back to the trader. But I wanted to try something just for kicks, because I thought the developer has done a lot to try and bring immersion into the game, or to make it look more realistic. And I want to see if this thing leaves tracks in the ice, particularly when I brake. Dude, stay out of the way. Actually hit a wolf on the way here. I was just doing this thing and he just kind of popped out of nowhere. All right, let's hit the brakes hard. Wow, this thing's got some incredible stopping power. There we go. Oh, bummer. No tracks. Oh well, I was curious to see if it would happen. Yeah, that's the guy. I actually didn't even mean to hit him. He just kind of came out of nowhere, and I thought, well, as long as I hit him, I'm going to go back and pick him up and carve him up and make use out of it. There we go. Oh. Now, I had considered looting this town, but I actually had not marked the last time I looted it, so I don't know if there's loot here or not. But I've just decided that I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to kill the zombies. Hey, guys. If I see them... There we go. I hear the music. Let me get out the appropriate weapon. I did kill a couple other zombies on the way in here also. Just for out of curiosity. Let's check to see... Yeah, stuff has respawned. And we're on day 76. So I could go through here at some point. And if I do it, I'll do it off camera and loot more stuff. But I don't think I really want to. It's not what I'm interested in doing right now. One thing I do want to do is... I've been thinking about... So my big goal for this season is to get... I've mentioned this a couple of times. This Master Crafter perk. Now, it's going to take a lot. I only have 800 gold. But that's the whole reason I'm really driving home. Do I want to sell any of this? Sell that. Yeah, probably not. But I really want to make cement so that I can buy this Master Crafter. That's my whole goal for this season. Now, there's some extra stuff I've been thinking about doing, and that is that I don't know that I want to spend a lot of money, but I thought maybe I would upgrade some of this stuff, and I'm going to allow myself to spend $100. Let's go ahead and sell everything first before I do that. This is going to be a slow process, I bet. Let me dump this all back in here. Not that it matters. I'm just overweight. Okay, so I want to sell all of this with you guys. So I paused it until I've moved everything over. What I did is I cheated. Cheated may not be the right word. I have moved everything over here that I can, just so that I've got it all in close proximity. Now, unfortunately, if I move it here and then I click off, I think it just comes back. It just comes back into my inventory. So there's not much I can do there. I wanted to dump it all on at the same time to see how much I'd get. I've got $807 to start with. Let's move that and sell it. 380, or I don't know, I can't say that. $384. Okay, let's come over here and let's grab all of that. Oops, I don't mean to do that. Move all and then sell it. That's 320. I don't know why I must have had something else in my inventory. I'm not sure why that other amount. I'm going to have to look at it and see what happened. I'm going to take that because I keep clicking on it. All right, and I should have cement in one more spot. There it is. That's it. All right, sell all. 320 again. Nice. So I'm up to 200. are 2,087 gold, which is a respectable amount. Unfortunately, it is nowhere near what I need for this. So I'm going to have to up my game, continue to up my game with my cement production, unless I can find something else that really just sells for more than cement. Cement's just super easy because it's a pretty automated process. All my extractors run by themselves. Everything else runs by themselves. I just have to supply it with enough electricity, which is pretty self-sufficient. Anyway, I want to buy some of this stuff because I want to upgrade. I am leaning towards the electronics because I like electrical stuff. I like computers. I like technology. So I'm interested in buying that. You know what it dawned on me just this very moment is I can come up here and look placeables to see what is included in that technology. So I'm not seeing anything that specifically says electronics. Oh, I bet it's this. So that gets me, ooh, I really like that. I want to get the coffee machine. I don't know which one. Cup A. Yeah, it doesn't say what is included in, oh, I can make the little bunny. Hey, that's cool. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do, because this doesn't tell me specifically what technology I need for what, I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy the electronics, and then I'm just going to buy, was thinking about doing some of the paintings, but I think what I'm going to do is just do ground plants. I'm not a big plant person in general. I've never really tried to do that, but I thought, you know, it's a fun mechanic of the game. I think it falls into one of those, where can I go? Is that frog stopping me from going? Maybe I was hooked on the door. I don't know. Anyway, if you're a real plant person and you love plants, then maybe that's one of your favorite parts of the game. Whereas if you're not a big plant person, then maybe you don't care about it. But since I'm making something that is fun for me and is also intended, to be entertaining, it just made sense to me, to try and steer. It just made sense to me to try and get something that everybody might enjoy. So I wanted to show you that I built another ore extractor. I have the first two set on copper. The problem I'm running into is aluminum. I use a lot of aluminum. And so I've now got 3 set on aluminum, and then that one is just set for whatever, so I can get a little bit of cobalt. And that is because I am still constantly running out. Actually, let me just show you where I'm at. I have tons of iron thanks to my grinders. This is full, this is full, this has got a little bit in it. It's not completely full. But, you know, I could completely fill this thing pretty quickly. I just haven't taken the time to smelt it all or extract it all, but I'm having a hard time keeping up with aluminum. Copper, I've got plenty. Cobalt, I don't use as much. I've got a little bit of steel, but I need to get a lot of lead. So I need to do some extracting, or I'm sorry, I need to do some mining to get some more lead. And I need my extractor set to pull out some more aluminum. Now, the next thing I wanted to do to see, I wonder if I can jump up on top of here. I've got everything in my inventory I need to make the, let me show you what it is. Probably because I don't want to call it by the wrong name. Pipe relay. I've got everything I need to make a pipe relay. I want to bring the plumbing from here up. I don't care if it's super visible back here because I don't come back here and I don't think it's too big of a deal. So I don't want to hug it up against the wall necessarily. I just don't want to come in here and have it be visible. Not that I'm going to see it much because I just go, it's all blocked. But I've decided I want to put a pipe relay up there. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to try and jump up here. I can't do it. So let me see if I can create a pipe relay over here. You know what? I bet I could just fall here and take no or very little damage. Yeah, I didn't take any damage. Nice. That worked out well. All right, so let's go ahead and put a pipe relay. You know what I am going to build too, because I'm going to, it is not that I'm concerned about it coming out from here and running up at an angle. It's that I'd love to have it go behind this black line right here. So let me build my first one up higher here, if I can reach it that far. Actually, yeah. Let me put that right there. That's where I want that to go. And then let's put this one down here. Okay. Oh, I can't fill it. I'm going to have to come in from above. Unless I can do it like this. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Guess I'll build that one since I'm down here. I got the stuff to make too because I was actually going to reroute this one also. But I'll have to grab more aluminum. It's aluminum and screws, I think. I don't think there's anything else. I don't remember. Huh. That is not up against the... Let's see if I can relocate that just a bit. No, it looks like it is not going to come up close to the... Okay, there's a gap between it and the wall. Oh well, not much I can do about it. Anyway, it's completed. Let's go ahead and pull out my upgrade tool. That is not my upgrade tool. That is my upgrade tool. Don't I have the pipes in my inventory? Why is it not letting me connect? Do I have to start at the other end? Oh, maybe I do and didn't realize that. Okay. Pull plumbing. Let's put you right there. Oh, you know what? I'm also going to be short one pipe. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough pipe. Oh, am I getting another blizzard? Oh, that's unfortunate timing. All right, I went and picked up some more pipes. And I didn't mean to do that. That's funny, and I'm sure this guy is completely full. Let's go in here where it's nice and warm, and let's drop that guy, and you, yeah, should be completely full on water. So my plumbing is working just perfectly. Let me drop off the seed back here. So I know Mike has not harvested. I just harvested these watermelons and ate them. Mike has not been harvesting the pumpkins or the watermelons because he has no place to put them. These containers are completely full, and I don't see any reason to build more of them just to store them because, you know, I don't really need them. I use them mostly when I build the, what is the word? The barn to feed the animals. I think they're excellent at that. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to have to work on this once we get some daylight. All right, let's take this guy out right here because I'm sure I'm going to need that again. Mike, don't pick this up, please, okay? I want to see if I can sneak the plumbing in back under here so we can make it slightly less visible. Placeable, construction, plumbing. There we go. I like to get this thing as... Oh, it won't let me go under... Like I was hoping I could poke it through there. I didn't really want to take out a foundation. So if I put it right in here, will it be visible? I don't think so, actually. Let's put that right there, and I should have everything I need. All right, let me get my upgrade tool out. And what I'm going to need... Oh, I forgot that if I delete the stairs, I may not be able to get up there. Let's see, what does it say? Use, delete. So I don't want to delete the guy. I just want to delete the plumbing. Okay, there it is. Confirm the pipes. That's what I meant to do. So I'm going to come over here. Press E to grab a new pipe. Grab the pipe and put it there. And then grab this pipe. It's not going to let me do that. And drop that guy right there. Awesome, awesome. Nice. All right, let's see. Do I have an empty one? Yes, I do. Okay, let's get this out of my hand. And confirm it works. Yeah, it worked. Nice. Nice. I'm loving it. Let's see how much power we're using right now. All right now, we still have a big surplus of power. I think maybe the next thing I'm going to work on is more batteries. I think that's going to be a good idea. Let's see, what does a battery take? You'd think by now I'd have this memorized, or I'd have a spreadsheet up with it, but I don't have either. Power, advanced batteries. So lead, I need to do a lot of mining to get some lead so that I can do that. Aluminum, I need to let that build up because I don't have that much aluminum. Copper, I have a fair amount, and electrical parts 8. That's going to be my big limiting factor. Because what I was thinking about doing was just building a ton of batteries so that I don't have to worry about it for a while. Let's see how many electrical parts I have. 25, 35, 38. So I could make quite a few batteries before I ran out of electrical parts. Let's start the process and see where we're at. The problem is I'm not going to have enough lead, so I'm not going to be able to finish it. I don't really want to do it right here on the floor because it's going to end up sitting here a while. Because actually, you know what I need to do first is rebuild these stairs. Stairs. Come on, Paul, where does it stay? Stairs. Why can't I find that? There it is. Okay. This is the way I had it. Maybe I'll move it right there, actually. This might have been a good thing. I mean, you can see that, and it's not blocked like I'd hoped, but I like the stairs being here anyway better. So I need 3 logs and 1 more plank. By the way, I've been not doing a lot of building because I'm trying to let Mike fill this back up again. I have done some off camera, but I really am trying not to because I want Mike to be able to refill that. Because when I get back to the building, I want to be able to have all of the resources to just do tons and tons of building. I have made some progress up there. I'm looking forward to showing you. Yeah, I like this. This was a good choice to build this out of the way. Maybe I'll extend my foundation a little bit anyway, just because I can. So that distraction aside, let's go ahead and lay down. I don't remember if this holds 4 or 8 batteries. That top row, I honestly don't remember if it'll hold a battery. Oh, you know what we could do? Nope, it won't. So let's start off with just making 2 more batteries. I was going to make 4, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, I take that back. I am going to do that. What I was thinking was I won't do it until I make another rack, but making racks is not hard, and I could just put the batteries in the ground. So maybe it is a good idea. I'm going to run through a lot of electrical parts, though. Why can I not find it? There it is. Power, battery. Let's drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start with the electrical parts since... I didn't realize I had any aluminum on me. I must have had... Oh, you know what? I grabbed extra aluminum because I got tired of not having stuff and having to run back and grab it. So, if I remember correctly, I need 4 times 8, which is 32. So I'm going to grab all of those plus... Come on. Is that right? 32, yeah. 25 plus 7 is 32. That really dramatically cuts down on my electrical bars. I'm going to have to do some serious looting. That's it. Nice. Okay. What are we going to do next? What can we do next? Lead, I don't have any. I'm going to grab all of the aluminum. All right, let me grab all the copper because I know I've got copper. 6, 12, 24 aluminum and 24 copper. I'll grab what I've got. Hey, frogs. Not very much. 24. So this is 20. I don't know that I'll have enough room to carry it. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. I don't think... Let's see if I've got any aluminum up here. I don't. I don't think I've even got any aluminum cooking. I have completely used up all of my aluminum. Maybe I'll turn everything off that is not aluminum or switch everything over to aluminum production. Yeah. So I'm a couple short on the copper because I couldn't carry them 3. Let's see. Lead. Do I have 8 lead? I don't think I do. Let me look at that again. I want to make sure I've got everything. 8 lead. I think I only have 1 lead. If I'm being honest. 1. Absolutely not going to happen. Do I have any to smelt? Forgot about that, honestly. Nope. I am out of luck. It looks like it is time for me to figure out where my... There it is. Goodbye, upgrade hammer. Time for me to do some mining. Okay, the music had just started playing and then it stopped again. I'm not sure what's up. Of course, it is snowing, so I don't have a ton of great visibility. But I thought I was going to get a horde. I had reduced the number of hordes, or number of days between hordes, and so it seemed like it was about time for me to get one, but I'm not sure what's going on. They don't seem to be showing up. Let's step off here ever so gingerly, because I'm too lazy to go through the ladder. I'm over. You know what? I really need to rebuild these. I didn't realize this one was a weak point now. I've got 2 of them. Maybe they broke out and I just didn't realize it. Or maybe I've got less in there than I thought. I thought if I come out here, I might see if I can get them to come chase me, but nothing seems to be going on. Looks like it might have been a false alarm. Whoa! And then one sneaks up behind me and grabs me from behind. Oh, hey, buddy. I wonder if it was just... Jeez. Aggressive. Anger management problems. Guys. Maybe you're blinded in the snow. There you are. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's going to be... Oh, look at that. He took out one. That was the only place that had an extra one right there. So I am definitely going to have to increase my defenses here again. Okay, so it looks like it wasn't going to be huge. Cool. I got some repair kits, which Mike will appreciate. And I got some gold, which is good. Let me show you what I've been working on, because I want to finish up those batteries. And I have been working like crazy to make as much lead as I possibly can. I also have some lead down here. I went ahead. Let me see if I can dump some of this stuff. You can go. Nothing else, actually. I have been smelting up aluminum. I turned all of my extractors onto aluminum, and that is it. That's all I am extracting right now is just aluminum, because I gotta catch up. That's it for that one. I'm going to grab the aluminum out here and then turn it off because I don't have any more aluminum to fill it up with. I've completely emptied all of my extractors, everything I've got. How much... I was going to say how much inventory space do I have, but I know it's not a lot because I just filled up that aluminum. Let's dump this in here. Anything else need to go in there? I need to redo my clay extractors, reprocess them because I am running out of clay. I mean, this entire time I've been recording, this thing has been working like crazy. And what was the other thing? I just had one more thing in my inventory I wanted to do. Oh, I remember what it was. It's been getting cold, and I realized that my coal, our coal heaters have run out of power. And Mike has not been complaining about it. He hasn't come over and said a word to me, but I know he's got to be getting cold. So I just got done with the blizzard off camera, and so he has got to have been freezing to death. So let's see. You take aluminum, right? Let's fill you up. Fill you up. That's it. I am completely done with the aluminum. All I need is lead. So I've got 4 batteries. They take 8 each. That's 1632 plus the one I just put in there, or minus the one I just put in there. So let's see if we can carry 31 lead. Drop that guy off. And 31 lead. So that will be all of this. It's 20, 30, 31. Awesome. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this done. And what am I missing? Oh, copper. I forgot about the 3 copper. Let me run and take care of that. Completely slipped my mind. 3 copper. 1, 2, 3. Not fall to my death there. There we go. Nice. All right, let's load you up. And put you up there. It still really surprises me that I can't put another battery up on top there. I don't know why it does. It just does. I'm going to kind of put you out of the way here. Just so that I don't trip on you. And there we go. In the near future, I'm going to build another rack. It'll just sit right in front of this thing and it'll be good. Yeah, no problems. That's cool. Let's see what power storage capacity we have now. Wow, 28,000. That is a lot of power capacity in this game, and I'm just going to continue to build that up because I love that. I love having more power in there. I am using everything is going like crazy, so I am not going to be able to fill it up real quickly. I think 650 means everything's running. I've got the oil extractor, I've got the 2 advanced mixers, and I've got the 2 grinders. I did just refill. Whoops, let's do that. Oh, having this up has shown me something I meant to show you. You can see that my iron pickaxe durability in the lower right-hand corner. Hey, buddy, I just saw you right there. Don't move. There we go. I wanted to grab him since he was right there. Anyway, my durability is very close to 0. So I need to buy the tool to sharpen these things. I got access to it with the grinder technology when I bought that, but I just never built it because the durability on both the axe and the spear and the pickaxe is so high that I just have had very little need for it. All right, let's see. Control. 270 or 27 pounds. Let's move you over. And then let's move you over. Nice. Continuing to build up a little a little surplus of clay, which is really good. Not that one. I'm gonna have to fill these guys up, but they're so easy to fill up. It's just not that interesting. I just run over, pull it from my grinder, load it on up. There. Now this will go for quite a while. Is that exactly what I needed? It is. Oh, of course, because this takes half of a box, and that takes half of a box, and I just grabbed a full box. So that makes sense. That was exactly why. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I think that is it. I think I'm going to call the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed making this. I am excited for Mike to be able to fill these things up. I got to stop emptying them so that I can get to work on expanding my base up there. I have made a little progress, but I want to save the progress for later because I want you to be able to see it all at one time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day and game on.